بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم بأبي هو وأمي والناس أجمعين. أعزائي الطلاب الصف الثالث ثانوي مدارس رياض الصالحين النموذجية الأهلية، أحييكم وأرحب بكم في درس جديد من دروس اللغة الإنجليزية. اليوم سنراجع معا الوحدة الرابعة من واقع أوراق العمل. So let's start. As you can see here, I wonder if everything is okay. Yes. Well, a blank is a person who is very careful in the way they speak. What do you think? I can hear somebody say yes, Kamal, I still remember what we studied in the previous lessons. And of course, whosoever speaks in a very careful way is called a tactful person. If you are blank, it means you aren't generous with your money. This is a bad trait, isn't it? If you are not generous, you don't like to help people, to help the poor, you are tight-fisted. Yes. Person is someone who is ambitious, but in a negative way. That's to say, he uses opportunities even though against the profit of others, who do not work hard but make the best use of other opportunities. Person is someone who is ambitious but in a negative way. This one is called a pushy person. Okay. A student who has impressive natural abilities is, what kind of student is he? Yes, gifted. You are right there. Being blank is the opposite of being self-confident. Do you think it is tough? No, I don't agree with you. I would believe it's insecure. Insecure is the opposite, the contrary of being self-confident. Blank people get very angry at trivial problems. What kind of people are those? Yes, I agree with you. Yes, they are nervous people. Right. Fully grown creatures are called infants, matures, aliens, youngsters. Yes, matures. He is blank to maintain his position as a senator. He's stubborn on that. What do you think? A, you are right there. Determined means fulfilled, insistent and persistent to maintain this position. There was no light at all, just complete. What's the opposite of light? Darkness. You are right there. Well said. Muhammad Yunus is the blank of microcredit. He invented it. Mind you, there is not a single word in a sentence which is not indicative to the answer. Yes, some students do not read the complete sentence. They just overlook the rest. And this is a very big mistake. We've just given you this completion to make it an indication to the answer. He invented it. So, of course, he is the inventor of microcredit. What and blank, your work is much better now. What and what? If your work has become better. So this is improvement from the word improve. The lights aren't working. We need an what do you think? An electrician. Well done. Someone who has to do with electricity and electrical equipments. Your blank is important in creating a good impression. Your what? How can people get a good impression about you just from looking at you? Your appearance. Your appearance. I mean the way you get dressed, the way you look. If you are tidy, you see what I mean? Yes. Of course, tidy person have better impressions on other people than scruffy ones. One day I would like to be a professional in a famous newspaper. A professional what? Who work in a newspaper. Who work for a newspaper rather. Journalists. Well done. Now let's move to a piece of grammar. Most important thing in life is good friends. Would you like to ponder over the exercise for a while? Take your time. You've got 1 minute. Okay, let's check. Most important. Isn't this a superlative adjective? Yeah, I can hear somebody say yes. Yes, Mr. Kamal, we learned that with superlative adjectives we use the definite article the. I would say you're right. When I am bored, I pick up book and read. What? Did I identify a particular book? No, I'm just talking about a book. So when we talk about countable, singular, indefinite nouns, we use a or an according to the letter that the word begins with. Ali is as good knife. Are you familiar with the structure? You're right there. Ali is as good as a knife. The blank you practice, the better you get. Here this is a famous structure in English with comparison adjectives. Comparatives, the ER, the ER. The comparative, the comparative. The longer you practice, the better you get. The more the merrier. The faster the better. And so on. The test was blank long to finish in just an hour. Huh? Yes, too long to finish in just an hour. My uncle was blank serious that he never laughs. Now that you can see there isn't a noun here, it's just an adjective. So naturally we use so. My friend wasn't patient to wait for me. The sentence is negative and the identifier or the intensifier comes just after the adjective. Okay, so it is enough. He arrived late to hear the start of the talk. Again, here we use to. It was a long talk that we didn't stay to see the end. Are you familiar with the structure? A long talk. An adjective and a noun. Yes, such. The blank I run, the more tired I feel. Still remember? The comparative, the comparative. Yes, the faster I run, the more tired I feel. Scientists say that animals have complex brains. Here we are talking about a general plural noun. Scientists in general say that animals have complex brains. That's why we do not need an article here. He was strong to carry all the dictionaries. After the adjective comes enough. Mathematics is not difficult as people imagine. Here the structure as the adjective as. So we don't have as. Mathematics is not difficult as people imagine. So is used in so much the same way as. Okay? Right. And then we turn to this exercise. Correct these sentences. She doesn't work as hardly as me. Well, the comparison here concerns the adverb, right? Well, this adverb hard is not followed by ly. It's just hard. She doesn't work as hard as me. And because it is between two ases, so we do not use the ly. She doesn't work as hard as me. Now, I just want you to ponder over the other sentences and see if you can figure out the answers on your own. Have you tried? Well, the answers should look like this. Okay. Let's move now to the writing exercise. Most students believe that writing exercises are tough, they are difficult, and a lot of students leave them unanswered in the exam. And this really antagonizes me. It drives me really. Because writing exercises are easy and simple. On the contrary, it's your chance to practice your creation. If you are familiar with the English structure, how to form a sentence, you have some due vocabulary, that's it. There's no problem. It's just a matter of practicing. Practice makes perfect. If you write, there's no problem in that. Okay. Write a description of a famous person and why you admire them. In this exercise, you jot down some notes. You choose a famous person that you intend to write on. And by the way, it's not necessary to be famous. Any person. You state the person, who the person is, and the reasons why you like him. If you remember that any English sentence starts with a subject, a verb, and a complement, then you have no problem at all. Well, for this exercise, I have a suggestion that you can copy. I will leave it in the end for you. So, my suggestion was like this. I have chosen to write about Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him. So have a look. I like Umar ibn al-Khattab a lot. I like him for many reasons indeed. He was courageous and feared nobody. Even Satan feared Umar. Umar ibn al-Khattab was a fair caliph. He was never reported to oppress or torture anyone. May Allah be pleased with Umar. See how easy is it? See how easy it is? It's very easy. Thank you so much, and till we meet again, have a good day.